So here we are in zone 2. We're about 150 feet from the house. By some of the outbuildings, when we have chickens and turkeys, they stay in that red building there. And this would be one of their primary roaming areas. There's a couple grapes along the fence. We've got a nice corn patch here. Not a very big corn patch. In my opinion with corn is if you're going to do it, you should do it big. So I'm not really planning on doing corn again anytime soon. I'd do probably an acre, so roughly 200 times as much as this patch here. But anyway, this is delicious. It's turned out wonderfully. I've done it 3 years in a row. I've just decided it's more work than it's worth. Volunteer tomatoes are kind of all throughout this part of the corn patch. And down there we've got a asparagus patch. I don't know how well people know asparagus, what it looks like. So I'll walk down here and show you. These are weeds and grass. This is asparagus. So, and this is not a good thing. That is a thistle seed. So I need to come out here with my scythe and nail these before there's millions of thistle seeds instead of just thousands, which are already out. Here's another asparagus patch. This one's quite a bit bigger. That's got 100 crowns in it. This one just has 10 crowns in it. So those two elements, corn, asparagus, and it's sort of your larger scale gardens, things that don't require daily maintenance. And here's the other part of zone 2. Obviously we've got some pumpkins, quite a bit of pumpkins, and I just started those in the black fabric and then trained them out here. Highly recommend that. It works really well. You just basically cut off all the shoots it sends toward the other direction, and then I put cardboard under the plants just to minimize the competition from grass. And then to some extent it it makes it so that your pumpkin doesn't get white spots on it. So if you want perfect pumpkins, that's good. Hot day here. No, it's not that hot, but on the black fabric it's going to be hotter. Peppers love that, of course. Peppers are doing great. Here's a cayenne. And these fresh cayennes are very tasty, but don't eat that. Okay. This one here is called a datil, and this one actually overwintered last winter, and so here are the datils, and this gets very prolific. This will be a very prolific plant, and we should get a good amount of datils off of this, even though it was a cool summer, because A, I've got it in black fabric that warms up the soil, and B, this plant went in already a decent sized plant, like I said. And here we've got watermelon, more watermelon. There's 2 or 3 different kinds in here. That's a crimson sweet. That looks like a winter queen. Well, they're little, but these strawberries are tasty. And then, what else we got? Zucchini. This is a rompicante zucchini. It creates both a summer squash and a winter squash. If you just let the summer squash go, it turns into a big honking thing like that. And that matures into a winter squash. And then, of course, more pumpkins. Can't remember if those are Big Macs or something else. Got some cucumbers here, trellising up. We've had some windstorms over the past week, so it looks like all the blossoms got blown off of here. So it'll be a while before our next crop. We've got 3 cukes on the bottom there, and once those are gone, there's a ripe one. Once those last 2 are gone, we won't have cukes for a while. So, but that's okay because we've got other types of cucumbers elsewhere. More pumpkins. This here is a lemon cucumber, and you can just see how thrashed these vines got with that windstorm. And then obviously tomatoes. What garden would be complete? And there's a third type of watermelon. Not sure what that is, but it looks tasty. So that is it for zone 2.